This is CTC-News with Wesley Kotar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Monday, April 15, 2013 on the Golden Rock. I am Wesley Kotar, and this is broadcasting live from studios here at Station Mall. Tonight in local news, station delegation to Trinidad and Tobago for Sustainable Tourism Conference. Hospital receives new filing system. Details in local news right after a word from our sponsors.
All I know is hustle and that motivation. So I'm on my grind like it's an obligation. And I was down before in countless situations. I just got back up and now I fly like there's no gravitation. Came from the bottom and I saw that I'ma make it up. And all this work keep paying off if you don't give it up. I remember when I just kept on slipping up, and now I hear a beat and now all I do is rip it up. And I'ma get what's mine, tell them G'd up cause I'm on that grind. All I know is going hard, if you don't grind and you don't shine. Lot of people got the chance but they got intercepted. I don't let haters take me down, I stay protected.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at CT Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At CT Creativity there are two options. Option 1, our basic prints, which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints, which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Two representatives of the Sint-Eustatius Tourism Development Foundation, Maya Leon Pont, Product Development and Research Manager, and Charmaine Turner, Office Assistant, are currently attending the Sustainable Tourism Conference being held in Port of Spain, Trinidad, April 15 to April 18th. The Caribbean Tourism Organization has been staging its annual conference on sustainable tourism development since 1997. The Sustainable Tourism Conference, organized by CTO, is a very important conference where sustainable information is concerned. I have learned a great deal from attending these conferences and also made some great contacts, said Maya. Tourism and sustainability is vital for the economic survival of our communities. The conference addresses multiple ways to examine and enrich visitor experiences beyond stereotypical urban and rural tourism products. One could expect to be taught from winning destinations, good practice models in tourism sustainability, how member states can design and implement sustainable tourism policies and programs, offering a regional forum for information exchange on the successes and pitfalls of national, regional, and international initiatives. The conference themed Keeping the Right Balance, Enhancing Destination Sustainability Through Products, Partnerships, and Profitability will feature focused panel discussions, special presentations, and interactive workshops to create opportunities for delegates to interact with leading local, regional, and international experts and tourism practitioners. 2 days of this course via panel discussions and focused learning sessions will be balanced by a full day of exhilarating study tours to reveal the diversity of Trinidad and Tobago employed by various sustainability models. Queen Beatrix Medical Center in St. Eustatius recently received a new digital filing system. The new filing system was implemented to make storing patient files easier. And now, coming up next in regional news, Governor appoints Camellia as a former third, and on St. Kitts and Nevis, majority of elected MPs ready to form the next government. Details in regional news and later international news right after the break.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
On Curaçao, Acting Governor Adele van Pluim-Vrede has asked Glenn Camellia to explore the formation of a new government based on the existing governing accord of the current PS, PICE, PNP, Sulvaran coalition signed on 12/12/12. The appointment follows the candidate screening with his approval according to the new integrity law submitted by the former interim Betrian cabinet and passed by the newly elected parliament at the end of last year, even though he had already formed the current transition government. The press release of the governor's cabinet said the screening result did not form an impediment for Camellia to again become formateur. He is to report on his findings by June 1st. The current coalition had already agreed from the beginning to install a transition cabinet of professionals headed by outgoing Prime Minister Daniel Hodge for a period of between 3 and 6 months, starting on January 1st, to perform certain urgent tasks regarding the 2013 budget and public finances, as well as reforms in the pension system and healthcare sector. The intention is to now install a political cabinet that will, however, honor the policies set in motion by the now caretaker Council of Ministers as reflected in the budget approved by Parliament and based on the existing governance accord. Several members of the task cabinet that recently resigned to make room for a new government as intended will return. However, independent parliamentarian Glenn Sulvaran has decided to keep his Minister of Finance, Jose Hardim, while leader of the one-seat party PNP, Humphrey Davalar, is doing the same with his Minister of Traffic, Transport and Spatial Planning, Earl Balborda. PS is expected to appoint former Parliament Chairman and still faction member Ivar Ashes as Prime Minister, with party leader Helmin Wiels remaining in the Parliament. One or more of its other 3 ministers may also stay on. PICE is likely to change at least one of its 3 ministers, not in the last place because they have private sector jobs that they were able to temporarily put on hold. Party leader Alex Rosaria has confirmed that he is a candidate to exchange his current parliament seat for one of the Council of Ministers. Further in regional news, 6 of the 11 elected members of the Federal Assembly have declared that they are united and ready to form the next government of St. Kitts Nevis. The MPs, along with Opposition Senator Honorable Vincent Byron, boycotted the Prime Minister's budget debate on Tuesday and held a press conference at OTI. The 7 parliamentarians maintained that a government comprising members from different parties was the nation's best bet for survival. The MPs sat in front of a large orange manor inscribed with the elected majority fighting for democracy. The MPs represent PAM, Honorable Sean Richards and Honorable Eugene Hamilton, CCM Opposition Leader Honorable Mark Brantley and Honorable Vance Amory, and two former Labour ministers who now say they will run independently, Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris and the Honorable Sam Condor. The Observer asked the group if, considering the local culture of political polarization, it felt the people of St. Kitts and Nevis could put those differences aside and embrace the notion of our unity government. Honorable Dr. Harris said during his political career, he viewed persons as opponents worthy of my respect and not as bitter enemies. He added that this new paradigm in government is only solution to the many crises facing the nation. Tonight in international news, Italy finds 20% of beef samples contain horse meat. Tests on beef products in Italy have found that 1 in 5 contain more than 1% horse meat, the Italian Health Ministry said on Monday. Italy launched an inspection of the sector in response to the scandals of horse meat in products labeled as beef that has spread across Europe since January, prompting product withdrawals and worrying consumers. Italian police inspected 454 samples of products advertised as beef without any mention of horse meat and found that 93 tested positive for horse meat traces above 1%, which should have been declared, the ministry said. The products it tested were of both national and foreign origin, the ministry said. Italy said it had sent the finding to the European Commission, which is due to publish EU-wide data on Tuesday. Farmers' lobby Coldiretti said the results had unveiled a global scam and a scandal without precedent. It said the inspection highlighted a widespread movement of meat that goes from one end of Europe to the next through opaque changes that spawns fraud and deception to the detriment of business and consumers. The test found no traces of the horse pain-killing drug, phenylbutazone, which had been found during inspections elsewhere in Europe. The drug can be harmful to humans in very high concentrations and is banned from entering the human food chain. Coming up next, your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. Find out what weather conditions will be like in the coming days right after this.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast, we will begin on Station Saba. Tonight, Monday, April 15th, late showers with temperatures of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with the winds east at 17 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Tuesday, April 16th, scattered showers with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with the winds east at 17 miles per hour. On Wednesday, April 17th, scattered showers with temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east at 17 miles per hour. We now move over to the conditions on St. Martin. Tonight, Monday, April 15th, late showers with temperatures of 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with the winds east at 11 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Tuesday, April 16th, scattered showers, temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 30% chances of rain with winds east-southeast at 13 miles per hour. Finally, on Wednesday, April 17th, scattered showers with temperatures of 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with winds east at 13 miles per hour. That concludes another edition of CTC News Live. Join us again on Wednesday as we continue to bring you the latest of what's happening in local, regional, and international news. We'll be back later this week, but until then, do have a good one.